Well, hellfire. It is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. I am so confused on what is going on with Will Wood. Uh, so I got a request over the last Will Wood track I had done, which I have to look up because I cannot remember the title of it at the moment. Yeah, Will Wood and the Tapeworms Cotard Solution. Uh, a lot of people were commenting on that, and as I said, it's hard for me to keep track of all the requests unless I have to basically funnel them down into a particular spot on my channel. That way, it's easier for me to keep track. So, one of the requests I got at the moment, it's on my community tab, round 5 Metalhead Envy suggestions. That's the best place. And I hate to be mean because I know people commented on the video telling me certain songs. Uh, but I had mentioned in Kotar Solution, like I could tell that Will Wood really goes for it when he was singing. So I was curious to see him live. Uh, my only thing is now looking at this, is it so it's featuring Will Wood or is he part of Suburbia Overture? Uh, I'm not sure, but this whole request line comes from Aquatic 845, and Aquatic gave me a novel here, so let me read real quick. If this thread is still a thing and you have any more interest in Will Wood and the Tapeworms, try the song with 5 names, which I'm not going to type out. uh, it's loud and chaotic in places, still, but evolves more throughout than Cotard's. Plus, more of the cool instrumental you talked about in the other video. In my opinion, his newer stuff kinda isn't hitting on much. Uh, and reading all the way down through this, it's just there's a lot of stuff going on here. Uh, yeah, some of the names of these tracks I can't even read. Prosperognosia and Paradiolo, Paradiola as a direct resort of trauma to the fusion form gyrus. Yeah. Aquatics put in parentheses right there, Jesus. uh, of course, that song got blocked. So, by the end of this, I read it says, edit, I forgot, you said you wanted to see him sing. I'm not sure I'd recommend any live performances from Selfish or Everything is a Lot for that. You were right that he goes for it, very much does not hold back, but it's sort of alarming to watching some of the videos, not the best for a reaction. The 2 songs I just mentioned above from the normal album, though, have versions videoed live in the studio, and they're awesome. Suburbia is probably better for a potential reaction, so here's the link. So here we are. We're at Suburbia Overture. We're going to check it out, dive in, and see what's going on. Will Wood.
The song is called Suburbia Overture.
So it is Will Wood. Okay. Hey! Nova!
White picket fences, barbed wire in trenches, trick or treat, Merry Christmas, howdy neighbor, thank you Jesus, oh what is...
Very musical like. Which I don't mind. There's a lot of musicals that I've liked. I love the studio already. I want to build me a badass studio like this at some point. Big. That way I can have full band plus any guests and stuff like that.
Trick or treat, Merry Christmas, howdy neighbor, thank you Jesus, oh what is he building in that painted lady? participation trophy wife, or blonde, blue-eyed baby, wide-eyed and wired, the snapcracker, popper, the Geiger, camouflage billboards for Letland Brooks Brothers, you elbow the jukebox and sing duck and cover.
Okay. I like the cadence of that vocal line there. I'm not picking up every lyric, but I like the like the percussiveness of it and everything.
Sing duck and cover, breed out our incisors, feed on wine and Pfizer. It don't look like survival, but by now or die, Suburbia.
Frankie Valli.
The nights are
Yeah.
but no one's home, so we'll come home.
Yeah. I wonder if that's why Frankie Valli, I gotta say, is the reason why I like doo-wop stuff. My mom used to love listening to Frankie Valli, and I used to love trying to imitate that. Which I doubt my mic. I bet you my mic cuts me out every time I try to do that. Yeah. But that was cool. That was slick. I'll give you props on that, Will.
Come home. Myers-Briggs, okay, ultra. Takes a village to fake a whole culture. Your ear to the playground, your eye on the ball. Your head in the gutter, your brains on the wall. Oh, well, home is where the heart is. You ain't homeless, but you're honest. It's the safest on the market. But you still gotta watch where you pocket. So give me your half and half a crisis. I can tell that you know where paradise is. Where parasites, I don't care what your blood type is. Only pheromones and serotonin decide if it's true that a snowflake only matters in our blessed. Everyone knows that, nobody knows that. Everybody's all up in my, everybody's all up in my, everybody's all up in Suburbia. You're lights are so welcome home.
Yeah. Alright, this dude has killer chops. Might be a little, I don't know how to explain, like, would flamboyant be a cool term to use? Like, theatrical. A little more theatrical than I would like perform or whatever. But at the same time, it's so cool to see that and see the difference of how people get in and get into what they're doing. It's like I get picked on. My old lady picks on me when I really get into like doing a guitar riff. She said I'll do this thing where I like my eyes kind of roll in the back of my head and I look fucking stupid. And so kudos to anybody when they're performing that don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck at the same time, but I've made some shorts and I will watch and I'll be like, man, why am I holding my face like a dum-dum right there? Because I'll do the, like, purse my lips and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. But I feel like I'm a bit envious of just the performance and not, I'm not saying that Will doesn't give a fuck because I don't know this dude. He probably is very meticulous and puts a lot into how he presents himself. But from an outsider looking in, it's like, yo, I am fucking going to sing my heart out no matter what. And I respect that. I like that. Even though sometimes something might be a little out there for me. But the shift from the normal yo yo like that's pretty cool. I think that takes some serious chops, vocal chops and everything.
So welcome home. Chameleon peacocks are talk of the town. Well, word gets around down here number stations. He comes radiation, the dog bites the postman while basement ice dream of a night at the drive-in with an AR-15.
What? What the fuck?
When I dropped my eyeballs in the bonfire, we fucked on a pair of nails. I cut Kuru from your sister, and I left it in jail. Smell the scream and teenage sweet breath of the 4th of July rail. Smiling wave.
The fucking devil has kicked in. This makes me think of the Cuphead. Anybody that's played the Cuphead game when the devil's doing his thing in his levels and he's singing and everything.
On a pair of nails. I cut Kuru from your sister, and I left it in jail. Smell the scream and teenage sweet breath of the 4th of July rail. Smiling wave boys kiss the cock, I live laughing love. Please pass the pills. It's only culture. It's only culture. It's only culture. Silver smoke and soot. You learn to torture. House cats like vultures. You cocked and suck your lack of empathy. Pull the trigger with your foot to prove you got blood. Do they want your blood? So I apologize when you turn blue and cold. Blood, do they want your blood? So I apologize when you turn blue and cold. It's only culture. It's only culture. It's only culture's not your friend. Hey, fuck your culture. I ain't got no culture.
This is fucking crazy. Like, I'm not catching all the lyrics. I'm catching some of them. And what little bit I'm catching, and it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? We've took an old 50s, 60s doo-wop. And it's like a... I don't know. What light is flashing on me? Looks like I had a light flashing right here. Fucking wild. But I love the instrumentation. The brass section. This is what I'm talking about. Having a venue where I could jam with other musicians like this. Man, that'd be so much fucking fun, bro.
Culture's not your friend. Hey, fuck your culture. I ain't got no culture. It's only culture, and it's more afraid of you than you're of it. Go on, drink that blood. Do they want your blood? Oh, I apologize when you turn blue and cold. Blood. Do they want your blood? So I apologize when you turn blue and cold. Will you never go to a silencer? Will you young to Floyd and dash to O'Leary? Will you murder a subject and author? You don't make the rules, you just write them down and do it like that bug you throw out. Do you know the difference between blazing trails and slash and burn? Going against the grain and catching splinters.
Do you know the difference between blazing trails and slash and burn? Y'all are gonna have to give me the info in the comments. Like, It's out there lyrically. What little bit I'm catching. So I mean, that's the only the context I can give everybody that checks this out is I am the world's worst. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my other Metalhead Envies. I am the world's worst for lyrics. I don't know why. My brain, like me and my old lady will get in arguments sometimes because she'll be like, "Listen to what they're saying," and I'm like, "Honey, I can't. Like, I just care. Like, my brain goes with the instrumentation. I mean, I play in a prog metal band, an instrumental prog metal band. Like, how do you not think that the music is what my brain gravitates to over the vocals? But it's not like I'm not hearing them. It's just my brain treats them as like the melody, like another guitar line almost. But then certain words I'm hearing, I'm like, what the hell is this dude talking about? Oh shit. It's not our culture or fuck your culture or something like that.
Going against the grain and catching splinters. You pull out your Rorschach like a paint by numbers treasure map. The ink upon your jigsaw piece traces you back to your fingerprints. Well, Lottie had his lot in life, drove his job, and I guess you'll too. And the Lord looked down, said, hey, you're only mortal. Give it and take it away till things come out a certain way. Leave you wondering when they might go back to normal. Leave you wondering why they can't have just been normal.
Okay. Not bad.
Thank you.
I do feel like, I mean, this being my second track of checking out from Will Wood, I feel like Will Wood is an acquired taste. Uh, I feel like people that were more into theater and musicals than traditional music gravitates towards this. If that makes sense, I don't mean that. I'm not trying to say that in like a negative way. Um, it's just very stylistic in the choice of like. I feel like you've got to be super into vocals and lyrics to get exactly what this guy is going for. But all I can really talk about and have a strong opinion about is the instrumentation, which I think is fantastic. I think what he's playing on the piano is great. The full band sounds really good. Live in the studio, whoever did the mixing and the mastering of this did a really well job. I think what's funny to me, the only thing in the mix that I think is kind of low was the drums, but I mean, they're still there. Of course, you can hear it. I think I've got to give MVP for me to the brass section. The three guys playing saxophone. Oh, right there's two of them. But I like the saxophone section of this song a lot. And then I think vocally my favorite was Will, the softer side of this track, and Will doing the Frankie Valli style. Like that just made me step back into my childhood a little bit, hearing that. Uh, but very interesting and aquatic 845. Thank you, thank you for making the request. You did write me a novel, and so it took me like fucking 5 minutes reading this morning. So normally it's like it's just easier. I get it. You're excited and to tell me about aquatic. Or tell me about aquatic. Tell me about Wheelwood, and thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the excitement. But I was just looking for like one track to pick, and it was at the end. You mentioned like this would be a cool live performance, and so I was like, okay, give me a nice contrast because uh, I didn't mind Kotar's solution, but Wheelwood wasn't exactly sold to me. So I wanted to compare and check out something and see a performance side of things. And I give Will credit, man. The dude is going out, and I can tell that he is very passionate about whatever it is he's saying. So nothing but respect for that, and nothing but wanting to wish every musician I check out here, really most musicians I know have met, have yet to meet, and check out here on the Metalhead Envies, I wish nothing but success for them. Even if somebody is writing something or doing some music that doesn't exactly make me jump out of my seat and me click with, I still want them to be successful at it and find an audience and everything. But that was interesting. I definitely like the doo-wopness. Uh, and as I said at the start of this, if you have a request that you would love for me to check out, swing over to community tab, Metalhead Envies round 5 suggestion. That is the place to leave a actual song request you would love for me to see. Uh, Here on this video, I read every comment I get, and I like trivia. I like trivia about Will Wood or this venue. I'm really more curious about this studio. And I know that might sound mean, but that venue right there, I like it. That looks like a cool place. It kind of reminds me of the Snarky Puppy stuff I checked out. But yeah, can't think of nothing else to say. So stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.